Hey guys, welcome to the Part-Time Hustle. I'm Joe, and on this channel we talk about how you can save money, and make that money grow for you. And today we're going to be talking about a thrift store run that I made to an outlet thrift store. This is going to be part one of a two-part series. The thrift store it's an outlet and it puts the newest stuff out on Thursday. It's $2 an item on Thursday, and then the price drops throughout the week till the following Wednesday when it's 25 cents an item. It's 50 cents on Tuesday, and so that's how it goes. It cascades downward to 25 cents on Wednesday. Then new stuff goes out overnight, and it's $2 a piece on Thursday. So I went on the $2 day this week. Next week, in a couple of days, I'll go on the 50-cent day. I'm not going to be available on the 25-cent day. And $2 an item is a pretty good deal. 50 cents is even better. However, things will be well picked through by Tuesday. So in this two-part series, I'm kind of looking at, is it better to go on Thursdays and pay $2 and have your choice of the better items, or is it better to wait until Tuesday or Wednesday when it's 50 or 25 cents and get things really cheap? So we're going to see. So I went on Thursday. I picked up 12 items. I've got 5 of them listed. 3 listings are live, 2 are scheduled, 1 for tomorrow, 1 for the following day. But before we get to that, I wanted to talk to you about something else. I was watching a channel. The channel name is Osborne to Thrift. He appears to be doing okay. I've never got the impression that he's trying to brag or tell anybody he's getting rich, but he was responding to some comments. One in particular of a viewer that commented, "How can you say that you're having success doing this when I can see the car that you're driving?" This guy goes out thrifting and films that, and he's putting the stuff in his car, and it's not a fancy car. And I think the guy was, "Why don't you buy a big SUV so you've got more room?" And the viewer also said, "I see where you're filming from. You're living in an apartment. It's not doesn't appear to be a very big apartment. It's definitely not a luxury apartment. So how can you say that you're successful at this when that's your current living situation?" And the YouTuber responded that, he's only been doing this a year. He just graduated from college a year ago, and he's paying off student loans, and he's got other priorities besides a nicer car or buying a house at this point. Man, I thought that response was spot on, and it goes right along with my philosophy that building wealth is a 3-pronged approach. It has to be. You have to save money as well as make money, and then what you do with that money is as important as how much money you make, especially in a part-time business. If you're running a part-time business and you're just squandering that money, that's going to lead to burnout and failure for sure. So I was really happy to hear this YouTuber respond like that, and I hope that everybody else that is out there doing a part-time hustle, making some money on the side, I hope you're using that money wisely. If you've got debt, I hope you're using it to pay that debt off. I hope you're using some of that money to invest for your retirement and your future. And if you have enough left over to buy a nicer car, that's great too. But remember, saving money, making money, and then making that money grow. Okay, let's get into the items that I bought and have listed. So like I said, I bought a dozen items. I'm not going to showcase all of them, but I'm going to show the ones that are listed. A screenshot will pop up as I'm talking about each item. The first item I have, it's not the first one listed, but the first one that we'll talk about is a Guinness branded hooded sweatshirt. Like I said, I bought it for $2. I've got it listed at $30. I'm pretty confident that that's the right price. When I do these videos, if you also resell and you think my prices are too high, too low, just let me know in the comments below. I really would be curious to hear what other people are pricing items at. But this is a very good sweatshirt as far as the condition. It feels heavy and warm. It's certainly not something I need here in Texas, but man, if I lived in Minnesota and I enjoyed Guinness Stout, which I actually do, yeah, this is a great shirt. It's gray. It's got faux leather graphics on it that are kind of raised, so that's a nice touch. And so yeah, bought it for $2. It's going to cost me 10 plus to ship because it's a little bit bulkier an item, but at $12 or so between shipping and purchase price, if I can sell it for around 30, I'll be really happy with that. The next item that we'll talk about is a men's izod casual dress, long sleeve button down shirt. It's a really nice shirt. It's the second izod that I've bought and listed. Doesn't seem to be a real hot brand, but I think with some patience I shouldn't have any problem. It was $2 to buy, much less to ship because of the weight. It'll ship in a small padded envelope, first class, for about $5.50, $6. So let's say $8 between the purchase price and shipping. If I can sell it for around 17 after eBay fees, I'll make $7 or $8. Not great, but I'll take it. The next item I have, and I'm a little bit iffy on these, is a pair of Levi's. I had good luck selling Levi's so far. I sold 2 pair that were my own jeans that just didn't fit anymore. Sold them for $18. I have these listed at 19, and as you can see in the picture, they're a little older. In some of the other pictures, which of course you can't see in a screenshot, but I did include some pictures that show the cuffs are a little frayed on the back, the pockets where you put your hands in, it's a little frayed. But I'm not sure if they're a little worn out and beat up or if they're distressed. So I don't know how they're going to do. They've only been up for a day or two by the time this airs, so we'll see. But I have had good luck with Levi's, and at $2, I just think they're probably worth buying. So I actually bought 2 pair. This is the only one I have listed. The next item I have listed is it's a Banner 47 brand, and I think in 2005 they changed the name to just 47. Anyway, they changed their name, so I know the shirt's older than 2005. I don't think that really qualifies as vintage yet, but it's a nice older Mets baseball shirt. It's got the front of it, the Mets lettering is sewn on, so it's a little better touch, I think, than just being laminated on or printed on. It does have a very small hole in the left sleeve. I made sure and put that in the pictures, so I honestly thought about maybe not listing it when I found that hole. But for an older shirt and a shirt that will purchase price plus shipping, I'm only in at about $7 or $8. I figured I'd list it anyway, so I have it listed at $14.50, and we're gonna see how well it sells. I'm just gonna try and be patient, be optimistic, and see what happens. The last item of the 5 that I have listed, it's one of the first ones that I listed, however, is this Nat Nash. It's 100% pure silk bowling shirt, and I did look that up when I was in the store, and just brief glance gave me reason to feel optimistic about it. So I made sure to put that in my cart. I listed it at $25, and it's already got 20 views or 25 views, I can't remember. But in 2 days, it's getting some views, and so I'm optimistic that will sell soon, probably before this list. So I will be on the lookout for bowling shirts in the future and for Hawaiian shirts. Those are 2 things that I've bought that have garnered more attention than I would have anticipated. So I'll be looking at those. Check in next week for the 50-cent day, and I'm going to see if all the good stuff's gone and I'm just digging through a bunch of junk, or if there's still just as much good stuff and it's considerably cheaper. So stay tuned and I'll let you know. If you found any value in this, if you found any entertainment in it, if you just like to support me in my endeavors, consider subscribing to the channel, hit the like button, and I'll see you next week. And like I always say, work hard, work smart, and success will follow. We'll see you guys in the next video.